Mr. Trump, when Sarah Palin addressed her...
Go ahead.
Lydia Lohrer, Outdoor Raider, Detroit Free Press. Why should conservationists like hunters and anglers and even bird watchers and hikers vote for you?
Because I'm going to keep it going. We're going to make sure, you know, if you look at the federal lands right now, they're a mess. They're an absolute mess, and I'm hearing it more and more. In fact, I'm going to ask Don to speak to it because he, being a hunter and being I'm a member of the NRA, but he is for a long time, and so is Eric. And they're telling me about the lands, and the lands are an absolute mess. Don, you want to handle that?
Oh, listen, we grew up as hunters. We started very young. We had a great privilege to be able to do that, and we want to continue those traditions for our kids and their kids past them. I think when I look at the outdoors, both hunting, fishing, and frankly anything else, it's just kept us out of a lot of other trouble. When you see what kids can get into these days, to have a wholesome option like that is important. So keeping public lands open, making sure they're maintained, making sure they're not sold off to the highest bidder and turned private. It's a very important issue for us, and we're outdoorsmen. We do this all the time. We're not weekend warriors where we do it once every month and we talk about it at cocktail parties for the next 20 years. We do this stuff every weekend. We're out there all the time. We're out whenever we possibly can. We vacation, we live the lifestyle, we love the tradition, and we want to make sure we preserve it.
So how do we continue to engage in technology and stay cutting edge and keep our kids engaged in the outdoors?
Well, again, it's about getting youth into it. It's about making sure you get that next generation. I mean, a lot of the industries, especially archery, has done a phenomenal job getting women into the game, making sure that, you know, mama bears into it, that way baby bears into it, and again, just keeping the great American tradition that is the outdoors alive and well. It means so much to us, and whenever I can get someone out into the woods, for whatever reason it may be, and to show them something else. I've never had those people turn around and say, hey, that was one of the greatest experiences I've ever had. And to make sure that those traditions are there for our kids and their kids behind them is about as important as it gets for me.
Mr. Trump.